Hello, and welcome to Serious Cooking. The cooking show, where I cook something nice and talk about something serious. Today, we're making Bon Appetit's cookies, chocolate chip cookies by Chris. And I am one, gassed for them, and two, I thought, what better to accompany an American classic of chocolate chip cookies with the topic of American gun laws. Let's get cooking, you know? What we're gonna start with first is browning some butter. And now browning butter you've got to do on a hob. Fortunately the hob here is broken, so I found a nifty way you can do it in a microwave. So that's what we're gonna do first. Let's brown some butter. Okay. So I'll put all the instructions down below so you guys can actually see what's going on. I think firstly, what I want to address is the premise of guns don't kill people, people kill people. So I watched this report from the mosque attacks in New Zealand, Christchurch, and they brought in the laws to buy back guns. Thought it was a good idea. And one guy was talking about how society doesn't need to buy our guns back, they need to help the people who are mentally ill. You're saying that people need help, and we're agreeing, people clearly need help, but don't give them a gun. Why give them a gun? Huh? Well, take the option away. It doesn't make sense to me. So I found this cool way of browning butter in a microwave. Just go like that, apparently. That's all you need to do. Follow me. Over to the microwave. You can walk over there. Apparently you want to stick it in full blast for 5 minutes and just check on it every minute or so. So that's what we're going to do. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. We all can agree on that. But why give them the gun in the first place? That's what I don't understand. Because you're saying the slogan as if it's this inanimate object that's on the table won't kill anyone. But me, as a crazed individual, can pick up this gun and kill people. Why give me that option? Why is it even there? Just take it away, buy it back. Doesn't need to be an option. Stop using the slogan, it only works against you. Thanks. Let's check on the butter. Not yet. It's close though. Let's get in there. It's fun. I do cooking shows on YouTube. I can't emphasize enough of why give them the option of a gun. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. A gun has no other use. We have knife crime in the UK, where I am situated, and obviously knives have other purposes just to killing people, like cooking, for example. Fine. A gun has no other purpose. I don't care what you say, it just doesn't. Okay, so we have gotten it out of the microwave. It looks brown as it will go. I'm not sure if it'll go any browner, so we're gonna give it a go. And then you wanna put the rest of the butter in. That's what I'm doing. How I watched him do it is he took off test bits. So I'm gonna pretend I'm taking off test bits. And see how it goes? He did this and then chucked it in. Yeah. I think it's good to go. That's what we're gonna do then. We're just gonna chuck in little bits. I wanted to premise this whole video with this idea that I'm not gonna do a comparison that I see many people do when they talk about this sort of issue. I'm not gonna talk about the US compared to other countries that do with shootings, because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's like that, and I don't think it's a question that involves that. I think it is a moral question. It doesn't involve comparisons, it's not political, it's not left or right leaning, it's just people die. I watched an interview by Piers Morgan and Ben Shapiro. And Ben Shapiro speaking about the good and bad people. And don't get me wrong, he miscoined the term and then went back and said it's actually more responsible and irresponsible. But a lot of people refer to good people should be allowed guns and bad people. Now, ultimately what my overall point I'd imagine would be is One, who determines who's good and bad? And two, why give the good people a gun if it means bad people also get a gun? If you're a good person, why do you need a gun? Surely you can see the moral justification of not having a gun so other people who are worse than you not have a gun. Does that not make sense? The butter's done! Getting on to making the batter now. Now we need to add sugar to the butter. So we got enough. We've got percentages, grams and stuff of it. So you figure out if you want it. That's what I'm getting at. And we just mix it together. Right, it looks a bit like a darker mixture to what Bossman had, but I can't really do anything about that now. At any point, if you guys know what I've done wrong, please let me know. That's how we learn. Okay, we'll move on to the dry ingredients. Yeah. We're doing a bit of rogue cooking. Don't have... Okay. 2 egg yolks and 1 large egg. Gonna separate them. That's what we got. Here's the thing. What counts as a mass shooting? Because a lot of people have it undefined. And I think it is very hard to define. Yeah, the States have to be the only place on the planet that defines a mass shooting as more than like 3 people. Like, it'll be like, a mass shooting in the States is when a man or a woman has an assault rifle. Over here, a mass shooting would be like 3 people, tops, maybe even 2. That would be a mass shooting. And that's what's interesting to me, because they've discussed about banning assault rifles. So you're aware that guns are dangerous for public if they're weapons that could do mass destruction. But what are you defining as mass destruction? Because could someone do mass destruction with a handgun? I don't know because I'm not a gun enthusiast, I don't know the specifics, but I'd imagine a handgun holds more than 3 bullets. So a man walks into a concert, 3 bullets later, or a round later, you've got a mass shooting. And yet you will not even consider banning handguns. What is big nub, big stupid America, 1 large egg. Look at that, feeling like a pro. Definitely don't have 1 egg just left in there that I fucked up. I hate that, oh, we have a right, it's our Second Amendment. You've changed the Constitution before. US citizens out there that are standing by the fact that, oh, you can't change our Constitution. Done it before, haven't you? You neglect to... I don't know why you're so passionate about guns. That's what I really want. I want someone to come on and be like, this is why I love guns so much. Like, you love them enough to be happily living your life, knowing every year 1 or 2 mass shootings will happen. Is that how much you love guns? These cookies are coming on really well. We're sponsored. Green and black chocolate, the only chocolate to get. We've gone for a very dark chocolate, 70%. I don't know why, just apparently that's what Bossman said. I think it complements salt quite well. Pulling as many ridiculous faces as possible. I like the look of it though, that is appetizing. Okay. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. See how that goes. So with the US presidential campaigns going on, I find it fascinating, like truly fascinating that it's radical over there, like considered completely radical to abolish guns. Or to have, like a presidential campaign would lose their run. Like they wouldn't even get close to being considered if they were to say, I want to abolish guns. I'm gonna add this. We are gonna add that with our dry ingredients. Wow, it's all coming together. And then we're gonna mix. Here is Ukit, the land of the free, the land of democracy, yet can't seem to even consider electing someone that would get rid of their guns. See, for example, there's so many candidates that I have thought, wow, they seem really good. Andrew Yang, for instance. Yang Gang, H3 Productions, always good. Seems like a really cool man. But yet, as soon as you bring up the topic of guns, they are like, yeah, something needs to be done. They all agree something needs to be done, and yet, just to do a buyback scheme, making you like the rest of the Western world. You're the only Western country that has guns, and that is messed up. And you won't even consider getting rid of them.
I gotta tell you, that's looking a hell of a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, me too. And like early on, like the butter really threw me. I thought that was gonna put us on a really bad stead.
Unlike your sign.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna come back in 5 minutes and we're gonna put it in the oven. Simple as. So I forgot to put the vanilla extract in, so we're gonna commit to 2 teaspoons instead of what I think it says as 2 tablespoons, because our batter is already pre-running. I'm gonna go with 1. Oh, that's 2. That'll do. That'll do. That's a risky 2, I think. It is serving up time. It's time to put these into little portions. We've rested it for 5 minutes. It actually has dried out a lot, and it looks really good. So what we're gonna do is just gonna pop them on and see how it goes, really. I wanna give them enough space. And I think I'm gonna do it with this big spoon, kind of shape this one. Just America's obsession with guns is a hot topic, and I can't sit here and complain about it and also say I have solutions, because I don't. I don't think anyone does. But it doesn't even seem like you're trying. It doesn't even seem like you're giving it an effort. The banning of assault rifles does jack shit, really. It doesn't stop gang violence, and that is obviously inherent in society, in your societal makeup, and it's very hard to change and get rid of. But you've almost bred, like full on bred a society, a population that believes to be safe, they need to have a gun. And that's not true. It's just not. I understand everyone else has a gun, I have a gun, but it's stupid. Guns don't kill people, but people kill people. So why the fuck give them a gun? Why give them a gun? Should we just stick these in and see how they go? So I've preheated the oven to 190 degrees Celsius. I'm just gonna stick them in for 8 to 10 minutes, see how we go. Alright, here's to America. It's that moment. Very hot. Initial thoughts? They stuck together. Colouring and whatnot, I think looks alright. I think that doesn't look too bad. But I think we've got to let them rest. I'll chisel them out, we'll put them on a plate and we'll have some concluding thoughts. And there we have it. Simple cookies for a simple argument. Don't let people have guns. They might not kill each other as much. Wow, look at that. I like that. That's a fat cookie. I'm like stupidly excited that they actually worked. Do you want to try one?
Yeah. Oh, they're nice. They
really
feel good. They feel good. That's a luxury cookie right there.
That's a banging cookie right there.
That's a good cookie, babe.
Yeah.
Good job.
Wow. Yeah. I'll do this again sometime. Here's to America. Keep on killing each other. This is serious cooking.